The American Music Awards was this past Sunday, and I was pretty upset because the boy Chris Brown, that we all know and love, was supposed to perform at the AMA Awards, but didn't because of what AMA did to him. So technically, this is what happened, right? He was supposed to perform, right? He won Best Male R&B Artist of the Year, as always he does. He always kills it, all right? But the sad part is he was supposed to perform. He was supposed to perform and pay a tribute to the late and great MJ Michael Jackson himself. And we were all going to be excited for that. Till the AMAs decided to say, you know what? Nah, we don't want you no more to perform. And then they decided to pull the plug on Chris Brown to perform. Fucked up. Am I right? So, the man Breezy is a genius, alright? When I saw the views of what the AMA got in total, it was 3.7 million views all over social media. When we just see Chris Brown's rehearsal video, not him actually being on stage and doing like that stuff before, the whole awards. No, rehearsal in the studio, in the rehearsal studio. This man got 11.7 million views. That is 2-3 times more the views than the AMAs got in total for the whole entire show. For the whole entire show. That says something, AMAs. If you had Chris Brown perform at the AMAs, I swear it would have probably went from 3.7 maybe to like the 15 or 20 million views. I'm telling you the truth. Anywhere Chris Brown goes, it's always lit. It will always be lit. The problem is, while the AMA did not want Chris Brown to be there, did not want him to perform because of the bullshit past. Two things: him paying tribute to Michael Jackson, and two, the bullshit that happened over a decade ago between him and Rihanna. That shit has sailed. That ship has sailed. They both moved on. They're both living happy lives. Rihanna is literally having a kid, or probably already have her kid already, and is in a loving relationship. Chris Brown has a daughter and loves what he's doing with music, collaborating with other people. Okay? Him and Rihanna worked it out long time ago. They said, okay, I'm cool. You're cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm sorry for what I've done. She's sorry for what she's done. Bam. Went both directions. They're both cool with each other. Why is the AMAs bringing up old shit? Why are they bringing up old shit, okay? Why? Literally, this man was about to put on a performance for y'all. A great performance. You see the clips on TikTok. You see them. You see the clips on TikTok. Bro was literally dancing to Beat It. Bro was literally dancing on, literally Thriller and putting his own twist on it. He was doing his other song. He was dancing to Under Influence. Bro had so much, bro, and that was just rehearsal. If you see him dancing in rehearsals, bro, imagine what he would have done on that stage. On the stage in front of probably 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people in that arena and on the AMAs. Just imagine. He would have killed it. He would have definitely killed it. He would have brought a whole bunch of joys because it's been a minute. It's been a minute that we've seen this man literally was on an award show. That goes for Grammys. That goes for BET Awards, BET Soul Train Awards, BET Hip Hop Awards, like the Billboard Awards, the AMAs. Every award show, we don't see this man perform no more. The only time you see him perform is literally his concerts. That's it. They're dogging this man. They're dogging this man. Just because of shit that happened over a decade ago. Over a decade ago. Learn to let go. You gotta learn to let go. That's the problem with people. They don't learn to let go. And once you don't learn to let go, that shit stays. And then every time you have a big ass star like Chris Breezy himself that's supposed to perform, everybody that, want to perform and, see them, probably perform at some award show, they can't because why? They like to bring up old shit and then ruin their chances. Ruin their chances to get even more bigger. I mean, yeah, Chris Breezy has done it all. Alright? Chris Brown has done it all. He gave us banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. Banger albums, banger songs, banger features, him featured on other people's tracks, making them blow up even more. He has done it all. He has brung literally life, his soul into his work, into his music. You could see it on his face. His last album, Breezy. His latest album, Breezy. Fire! Every song on that list, fire! I literally downloaded each and every song because that's how fire the entire album was, bro. Every time Chris Breezy comes out with a song or comes out with an album, it's always fire. Always. And for him to go on even more, show, how he is more often, what you do, AMAS? Cut him. A couple days before he's supposed to actually perform on live television. We haven't seen this man perform on live television in years. And I mean in years. I don't know how much years, but in years. Like, literally. It was so, AMAs got so much bullshit to them. They literally had to come out with a whole shit why they actually did not have him perform. There's an article from The News. And they came out, they said, here's why AMAs canceled Chris Brown's Michael Jackson tribute. Alright? They said on Monday, November 21st, 2022, in a statement to Entertainment Tonight, a DCP spokesperson clarified that the tribute being pulled was a matter of creative direction and no fault of Brown's. Live shows change all the time. It's the nature of this business. Unfortunately, this element of the AMAs didn't come together as we couldn't align on his performance. No fault to Chris Brown, the statement read. Live shows change all the time. Change all the time. Okay. But you didn't want to perform MJ, the most known person in the world that brought people together when he was alive just because of his music alone. People loved him all across the world. So you're mad because he's performing MJ. MJ, some of his very, very popular and known songs like Beat It and Thriller. You didn't want to perform because of MJ? Him performing MJ? Y'all love MJ. Don't tell me and sit there you don't love MJ. Y'all love some MJ. You literally dog this man because the whole Rihanna bullshit from over a decade ago and the of him performing MJ? AMAs, you gotta do better. Not even AMAs. Everybody. BET, Billboard, AMAs, Grammys. All y'all gotta do better. All y'all gotta do better. Shoot! Put them on the Super Bowl. Put them on Super Bowl halftime. I swear the halftime would get better. And then look, and I will say that it would get better. Why? Look, you have Rihanna performing this coming Super Bowl, right? Put Breezy on there. Put Breezy in there for the next Super Bowl halftime show. Put him on there. Watch it be better than Rihanna's, Beyonce's, and even the old school rappers from the West Coast of LA. Okay? All of them. That will be so much better of a halftime show. Okay? And I'm just using the NFL Super Bowl for just an example. That would be one, like, if he was put on the Super Bowl halftime show, I wouldn't complain. I would have loved every second of it. Just like it was Kendrick Lamar and Dr. Dre and Eminem and Mary J. Blige and 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg and Anderson .Paak and all of them on when it was, the Super Bowl, when it was LA versus the Bengals. Alright? I never complained because I love old school hip hop, especially that era. Look, but all I'm saying is, stop playing with Breezy. Alright? Stop playing with Breezy. Breezy has done so much over the years. He became a better person. Obviously, this man he loves his daughter. He will do anything for her. Like, I got a question. Well, like, you dogged him because of the MJ and the Rihanna situation. But, say for example, you say, oh, it's not like, no, we don't want you on there. But he has a daughter now. He's grown from that. Obviously, him having a daughter basically made him realize, bruh, what I did in the past was wrong. Everybody makes mistakes. Yeah, but I gotta learn from them. And he has learned from him. He has learned from his mistakes. So, and you can tell that he proved himself. Obviously, he proved himself. He's proven himself to be a better person. Alright? He proved himself. He's not hitting women. He's not doing all that stuff anymore like he did when he was younger. Alright? That was like Chris Brown in in his early 20s. This is Chris Brown in his late 30s. There's a whole different Chris Brown that you're looking at. Okay? All I'm just saying now, stop with the bullshit. Okay? Stop with the bullshit AMAs. Or just any other award show. And start letting Chris Breezy perform. That's all I'm saying. Like, and on top of that, why embarrass him? It doesn't make sense. Why embarrass him? Why embarrass him when he's really doing all this? Not for himself because he loves to perform, but for other people that like to watch him perform and see him. Why? Like, on God, if you think about it, if it wasn't for, obviously, if it wasn't for everything that happened to him, like, over a decade ago, on top of that, with all these award shows dogging him and saying, now we don't want you because of what you did in the past, he would have been a lot more bigger than he already is, probably than some of the, like, old school rappers like Jay-Z and everybody like that. I'm just telling the truth. Like, and Jay-Z has been putting shit out for fucking years, man. Jay-Z hasn't put out shit for years. He's been way bigger than Jay-Z. A little bit bigger than Jay-Z. I said way bigger. Obviously, he'd be way bigger, but not bigger. You feel me? But at the same time, like, I don't know, man. Like, they just, award shows, just AMA, you took the fattest L of all time with literally saying, we don't want Chris Brown to perform no more. Like, AMAs are dumb. Why the fuck would you have somebody to put a whole routine together at practice just for them to back out the last minute and said, nah, goodbye. Just do better, alright? Any award show out there, that's why I said any award show, doesn't matter. The Grammys, AMAs, Billboard Awards, all the BET Awards, doesn't matter what award show it is, alright? Any music award show, do better. You see how AMAs just took the fattest L of their lives. I hope Billboard and everything can learn from this and be like, you know what? Let's not dog him from his past and actually let him perform. Because he has something to offer. Duh!